What's up in War Eagle War Rapport family? Back with another edition of Building Rapport, and y'all already see what's cooking up right here to my left. It's the guy. I don't call you Agent Zero now. Is that what I mean? What we doing? What we doing with the name, bro? We got to come up with like a fire name for you or something like that, man. But
We gotta ask.
Keionte
We
Scott.
gotta. We gotta ask them in the comments. Y'all put
Okay,
creative
yeah,
names.
yeah,
Creative names in the comments.
yeah. We got to come up with a dope nickname for my man Keionte, man. But I appreciate you coming back through to give us an interview and recently announced back for year 3 on the plains. How you feeling, man? How does it feel to get all of the love and then decide what went into the decision? Just talk to me real quick, man.
Yeah, man. Just a really stressful, process of just everything, of coming so far and then being invited to the Senior Bowl and have your dreams right there. But it ultimately came down to like just in my faith and my confidence in myself and just asking myself, certain questions, did the pros and the cons of everything, and then Auburn came into to part and way I wanted to leave my legacy and stuff like that. So just a lot of praying, and eventually came down to wanting to come back and to stamp my legacy within the university and build this program and leave it the right way for sure.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So listen, big fan of you from the very beginning. So I was happy to see the announcement that you are coming back. But let's talk a little bit about this past season and kind of expectations going into the season and how you feel like last season left you guys as far as the team. What the taste did it leave in your mouth for this last year?
Just like the taste of just seeing, getting a glimpse of it a little bit, I guess I would say, and then just having something to build off of. Um,
Hmm.
I know in our team group chat, like everybody's minds is already like, man, like just it comes down to the little things. So just all spring and summer, we're already like preparing and talking through our group chats of just what we were going to need to do and little things like to fix it. Seeing who's coming back, who's not, and just being ready to build this thing up and get it going.
Yeah. So you talked about kind of the preparation for next season. Finally, going to get now in your third year continuity in the defensive coordinator position, moving into the next year. Where's the confidence level of this defense? Because you guys were a good defense last year, but you're losing quite a bit of experience. Where's the confidence level that you have in some of the younger players that are coming in to get ready to step into that place?
Yeah, it's very high. I mean, all year we just, throughout the meetings and preparing for the games, and then even coming down to the games, we're just telling all the younger guys. I know in our room we appreciate just watch the preparation, watch the style of play, because when your turn comes, it's your turn to stand on that. So to continue to preach it, I mean, we built a standard in the room of we call it hunting. Every man to the ball, just playing, at a high level of, being dominant and physical. So it's just something that I'm super excited for the young guys because they did get a year to, see it. So they know the expectation. And with, returning some of those guys that played in the defense, it's just going to be like, okay, those guys are going to know that, well, the guys that return are all playing in a certain style. So they're just going to have to step up to the plate, and 100% sure they will do it. So super excited to get into the spring with the guys and the new additions the coaches bring on, and just getting and building it earlier into the year, and then continuing to progress it before the season starts.
Yeah, awesome. You know, in here talking with Keionte Scott last year, you had the injury, had to go through the whole tightrope surgery, rehabilitation, get back out there on the field. Didn't seem to have really any effects. You came right back in playing at a high level. Talk to us about the process, though, of just going through that mentally and then what the rehab was like for you.
Oh man, just definitely like a serious mental challenge. Had high expectations for the season of just wanting to continue to show the world that I'm one of the top defensive backs in the country, and taking that injury to start SEC play was something like, man, I'm going, but after like looking at it, I just, it kind of snapped me back into like a JUCO mindset of, gotta go get it, and there's no turning back now. So just snap my head and my thought process into the rehab process, and every day just attacked it every single day. Came in there, um, push myself farther than the trainer sometimes wanted to let me go, but just knew what it was gonna take, and was able to get back on the field. And I feel like it showed so much. It's about my character and how much I love this university and love the team and want to win. So definitely feel like, getting back out there the first time, it was kind of like, you never know. Everybody's like, I had to play with a big old brace on my ankle the whole year. So it's just like that threw me off, but it definitely, kept me safe, and was just happy, man. That Ole Miss game, I saved a whole bunch of like things out how I was feeling. So just being able to the rest of the year, just being able to let it all go, it felt really good, and I'm excited to finally say my ankle's 100% healthy now. So it's just something that now that's in the past of us, and learned a lot from it.
Okay. Um, Now you had an opportunity to kind of get in with some of the guys that are in the room right now that younger. You're going to be stepping up into a bigger leadership role, I assume, during this next season. How do you prepare yourself to, you were a leader last year, but to take on an even bigger role as one of the more senior members in that room coming up in this season?
I just think it adds on to some of the goals I have set. I feel like in order to accomplish those goals, I'm going to need everyone around me. So just being able to let everyone understand that, and then everyone being able to see me and being able to look at me and as an example of some of the things that should be done, and just being able to lead in that way, being vocal also, but just being able to lead in a way of someone can look at Keionte and say, all right, that's how things are supposed to be done. So that's the way too, and just also being able to bond with guys and just talk to them through the process of college and hard times and stuff like that. So being able to, tell some of the younger guys like, hey, you got to make sure you're being patient, make sure you're, doing all the things that you can control and stuff like that. So definitely looking forward to, being that leader for the team this year, and very excited to get around everybody and just let everyone know the expectations for the year, and to start manifesting and just thinking that way early.
Okay. Okay. So gonna pivot a little bit back to last season and a moment that I know a lot of Auburn fans have been waiting for. First punt return for a touchdown at the collegiate level here at Auburn. What was that like? What was that moment kind of like for you? And we're gonna look forward to seeing some more of that hopefully. But what was that like for you this season to get that one off?
Yeah, it was like a surreal moment. I mean, even from the beginning of knowing that the Arkansas punter did punt the ball very far. So in my head, the whole week, I knew I was going to at least have an opportunity to have time to scan the field and look down. I feel like as soon as the punt came off, it was a far punt. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have time. All you hear is Coach Lack. I'm literally hearing this through my helmet. Coach Lack, you got action, you got action. As soon as I heard that, I was like, I know it's something like I got a lot of room. So was able to like catch the ball, get my eyes down, then just like Coach Davis tells me all the time, use your fundamentals and then let the good Lord take the rest of the way. So, caught the ball and just was able to get vertical, which is always a good thing on punt return. Great blocks from my teammates, set it up perfectly, and then almost made the wrong decision. Almost went right, and would have took me a little longer, but I changed my mind, cut back to the left, and then was able to get in the end zone.
Yeah, I thought old buddy was going because you started to slow up a
Yeah,
little bit at the end.
I've never done that in my life. I don't even know why I feel like it was just so, like, it was just like natural the way everything clicked. I didn't even know he was behind me until he hit my knee. I thinking I'm in the clear. So just, that's something I was like, man, I wanted to get another one just so I could show everybody, like, I'm not playing around, but I just felt like it just happened so natural that it didn't take a lot. So it was really good, and I'm excited for it now because I've seen what it's going to take to get into the end zone. I ain't touched the end zone in a long time since playing offense in high school, so being able to get that feeling again, I feel like it's going to be good this year.
Okay. All right. Last thing I want to talk to you about here is you've been pretty present out there on social media, just from the Auburn Twitter, posting stuff to you, Instagram posting stuff for you. But in your own social media, you've been out there and you've been hashtagging yourself as the closer. What has that been like for you? Just kind of being brought into conversations with guys and um, being asked to be one of the voices for really an ambassador for the program.
Oh yeah, I want to win. Just as much as everyone in the building. So I feel like anything I can do to help this university and help us get on to a straight path of winning. I feel like I'm going to do. So if that's hosting, some of these guys that we can bring in and help us build this thing, then I just feel like that's something that I take pride in. So being able to host guys and just keep it real. Like I'm not sitting here selling nobody no dreams or anything. I'm just telling them like where we're trying to go with the university, where as a player and a leader on the team, where everybody's heads is thinking, um, telling them a little bit about the university, and it's not nothing that I'm lying about. They go sit down with the coaches and they sit down and they walk around and they could just feel it. So just being able to hear it from a player, I feel like helps. I know on my visit, that's a big thing, like who hosts you and getting that vibe that sometimes can help you make a decision because you're just like, okay, well, he thinks just like me,
Right.
or multiple people on the team are thinking just like me, so that's somewhere I can click it because it's really all about comfortability and when it comes down to. So just being able to make them feel comfortable, like not lying to them. You're here for a reason. Coaches, we see you as a player that can help us grow this university. So just being able to be transparent with the recruits, and I feel like sometimes that that sparks their interest. So being able to do that, but also just to be able to be here, like, hey, regardless, like I've been in your spot, so some of the high school guys, like I've been in your position. I know how, this important this decision is, but just telling them that I'm here and we want you and stuff like that. So just, and then just being able to see them buy in and then be able to be around some guys like J Mac and guys that, I was able to recruit and they're like, man, like, and I'm just looking at them every time we run out of the stadium, like, exactly what we talked about. So it's just exciting. Definitely looking to get after some of the guys in the portal and some of these high school guys as National Signing Day comes up. So I'm excited.
Yeah. You guys recently got the commitment from another Snow College guy, Seth Wilfred, excuse me. Did you guys play together when you were there, or were y'all kind
Nah,
of
he got
different
there.
time?
He got there a year before, but we got like mutual friends from the same place. Played the same JUCO. So as soon as I seen he was one of the list, I was like, yeah. I just reached out to him and and just told him, if you have any questions, let me know. And then we just talked throughout the whole process, and he was able to give me the little sneak peek of his commitment before he committed, and I was like, well, let's get to work. And then so yeah, that was exciting. Looking forward to keeping that streak going because I'm on a
That's
streak
what's
right
up.
now.
That's what's up, man. Well, we are definitely, as Auburn fans, excited to have you back for another season. Look forward to seeing what you all do in the bowl game coming up. I know you guys got bowl prep starting next week, so we'll definitely be keeping track of everything. Any last words that you have for the Auburn family today before we let you get out of here, man?
Nah, that's it. I just want to say I appreciate you guys, man. That video has been blowing up, man. I've been receiving messages. My phone still right now is still, dinging with just support and love for the, decision to come back. So I'm just excited for the year. Excited to, continue to grow as a player, as a man. So I'm just very excited and worried.
That's what's up. All right. Well, this is it from us here at the War Report with our guy, Keionte Scott. If you want to continue to get stuff like this, make sure you hit us up on all social media. We are the War Report. And you can check us out on the website, warreport.com. Make sure, Keionte Scott, if they don't know your social media, so they can follow all the things you got going on. And you got the YouTube channel going on a little bit right now, too. So give them that information real quick.
Yeah, IG is LCA_key. Twitter is Keionte S. And then YouTube is just Keionte Scott.
That's what's up. All right, man. Well, we are out of here. Appreciate you once again, my guy. Until the next time, and as always, War Eagle.
War Eagle.